Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another segment of intellectual brainstorming and academic excellence. Welcome to the moment of financial edification, financial breakthrough, financial, success. Welcome to another segment where we build up ourselves through financial lectures and forum and sessions. My name's once again is David Oni, and my YouTube channel is David Oni Wiz, the great mindset. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do. We dey beg you subscribe to our channel. We need your subscription, share our video, and also like our videos. And leave your comment on how we can also serve you better. Today, I'm not going to take much of a time. I just finished my live stream now, and I feel I just prepared my lecture on what I'm going to talk about today, which is what I call those 5 money habits that can make you to be very, very poor or poorly or impoverished, where you know go make you to have money in your pockets. This is 2024. A lot of people have started this year with being broke. They are penniless even in January 31. They cannot pinpoint to anything that they have actually achieved. And why is it like that? These are the factors or reasons which I'm going to talk about. Those habits or those things that you do that make you to be very broke. Now, the best day of the week, if I ask you, some of you will say Monday, some of you will say Tuesday, some people will even say Wednesday, some people will say Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But do you know that the best day of the week is your pay day? Your payday, that day you are alert, your phone will shiver, your phone will vibrate because money has entered into your account. Is the best day of the week. And that is the time in which something lands into your pocket. But as that money is landing into your pocket, a lot of people are excited that the money has actually come. But if you are not very, very careful, there is every tendency that money will disappear within the first week of that new month. Within 7 days, some people will be telling you they don't have anything again. They start borrowing money again. It is not a cause. It is not a cause. It is because some certain things are not put into place. So the best day of the week is your payday. Now, for that payday, some people, it is usually in the months that they have their payday. Some people, it is every 2 weeks that they have their payday, their best payday. For some people, it is every day. And who are those people that would hence their payday every day? They are the investors. They are the businessmen. You understand now? There are people that have invested their money, that have put their money in the right channel, and that money is now working for them every day. Is growing for them every day because they have actually invested their money. So some people earn payday every day in this country. I have to be sincere with you. Why you are waiting for what? For payment every month, 30 days. Some people are earning their paycheck, their payday every day. Their payday every day. I can tell you that. Now, for some people, the payday, it is virtually non-existent. They don't get any payday at all. They don't get any best payday at all. Well, the choice is yours. This is 2024. I met someone told me that one of his friends said to him that is not going to work. If you are not going to work, are you going to be an amorba? Do you want to be a Yahoo, or you want to be a fraudulent person, or you want to engage in what? In fraudulent activities? Well, the choice is what is also yours. But remember, when poverty will visit you like a noonday, then you will know that you have to do the right thing at the right time. Now, the problem most people experience is because they follow the majority. A lot of people follow the majority. When they see the majority, the crowd go in this direction, they want to follow the crowd. you don't need to follow the crowd, because the crowd might, they may deceive you. You might be carried away by the crowd. So you should not do what the majority of people are doing, because it is the majority. You should constitute what we call the minority mindset. So a lot of people follow the majority in the area of finance, and at the end of the day, they end up being like the majority, where they cannot pinpoint what they have actually achieved. Now, what are those things that can make you to be very, very poor? What are those things? Now, one of them is that a lot of people, when they collect their salary, that is when the world is going to know that they have collected salary. Some will even go on Facebook and display the money. They will go on on Instagram, on YouTube. They want to show up that they have collected money. They will show the world, yes, this is my money. But you have forgotten that if you have collected that money, a lot of people, they will even go as far as going to the WhatsApp status to be displaying money. Your friends will see that you have money, and they will come for your money. That's when a lot of them will call you, say, okay, how far now? Kilo shele, jáde, gbádùn now. Mo fẹ́ lọ́mọ kan tí mo fẹ́ fún ẹ. They will give you babes, and at the end of the day, they will suck that money away from you. There's an adage in there that says, "Always pull Araiman Banila, one Banila Teje." It says that the word of people always what? When there is honey with you, that is when they will come to you. But when there is blood with you, nobody will come to you, because you have nothing to offer. So the reason why they are calling you is because of what you have. Must you show up yourself that you have gotten money? You go out there, you go out there, because you have a car, you stand beside your fanciful, exorbitant, car. You want to show up yourself. You just bought a new shoe. You show it on Instagram. You show it on YouTube. At the end of the day, they help you to spend your money, because your hair is full. They will help you to barb it. They will barb your hair for you, and your hair, you become like, you have this boy like my own, and you'll be asking, what is really the problem? You are the problem of yourself. Then number 2 problem is that people spend money on liabilities. I've always said this thing: liabilities. Liabilities does not generate income. Liabilities does not give you money, but you use money to fund liabilities. What are liabilities? Liabilities are those things that cannot get you money. They cannot generate income for you. They only take money from you. For example, people buy cars because your friends are buying cars. You went to go and buy a car. Can you maintain the car? In fact, the cost of maintaining the car now in this country is more than what you used to maintain your wife at home. Do you understand now? You have the car, you have to maintain it. Fuel now in Nigeria is about 600 naira per liter. Do you understand? How much is your salary that you are collecting? You went to go and buy a car. Can you sustain the car? And the funniest thing is that people will ask you, how far with your car? How is your car? They will not ask you about your wife. They will not ask you about your children. They will say, how is your car? They are only mocking you to let you know that you are not doing the right thing. That you are buying a car, but you have not eaten since morning. Your car is in the mechanic place. The car is eating money, but the owner of the car is not eating any money. So avoid liabilities this year. Those things that create doors that you don't necessarily need, that will take money away from you, avoid them this year. The other thing is what? Is gambling. Gambling. A lot of people engage in gambling in this country. You gamble too much. A lot of people have become so addicted to gambling. Gambling is taking away a lot of money from people's pockets because of the greedy nature, because of the personal aggrandizement, because of the egocentric nature of this country, because people are naturally greedy. They are very selfish, egocentric. You understand now? You want to use a little amount of money to get a big amount of money. At the end of the day, people use their income to gamble. In fact, a lot of people have committed suicide because of gambling. They have died because of gambling. Now, another thing is that you need to avoid those things that you know you cannot afford. Avoid those things that you know that you cannot afford. A lot of people, they do more than themselves. You go to maybe a phone shop where they are selling phone. You saw a phone of 15, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 naira. But the sales rep will come up to you and say, sir, why don't you buy this one of 100 and the one of 500,000 naira. I know ordinarily you cannot afford 500,000 naira. Then the next thing will tell you, why don't you take it on what? On buy now and pay later. You will say, okay, pay 100,000 or pay 150,000, and that 150,000 is the last amount of money you have in your account. But because you want to live large, because you want to show up, because you want to show that you are trending, that you are a fashionista, that you are actually, complying with the modern societal trend that is trend in society, you go for that phone. Then at the end of the month, when reality start dawning on you, the first month they pay you, they collect their money. Second month, they collect their money. Now you indebt yourself, unconsciously into debt. Do you understand now? So this year, don't do those things that you cannot afford. Avoid loans. If you have to pay loan, if you have to collect a loan, it must be for a profitable reasons. Don't use a loan to go and buy a phone. Don't use a loan to go and buy shirt or designer clothes. Don't use a loan to go and buy wristwatch. Don't use a loan to go and buy things that will constitute a liability or that will not last for eternity. Now, investment will last for eternity because those that invest money are the what? Are the decision makers of the society today. They are the one that will have a very decent future. That money that you are wasting on fashionista, on big cars, exorbitant cars. I know of a friend when I was in school then. He works in a bank. He was living in a 3-bedroom flat. He's not even married. He's living in a 3-bedroom flat. What are you doing in a 3-bedroom flat? You are not married. You don't have children, and you are living in a 3-bedroom flat apartment. Do you need it? And the funny thing is that this guy, he had a car that time. I think he had a Toyota Corolla that he was cruising around that time. And when I went to his house, the whole place was empty. It was only, a mattress that was in the house and a TV. The whole place was empty. And I asked him, Oga, are you okay? Do you divide yourself in these rooms? Maybe you cut off yourself into 3 parts so that you can be able to use the money that you have, you can be able to, use the money for this 3-bedroom flat. And he couldn't answer the question. You understand? So a lot of people engage in what? In the unscrupulous things, on things, mundane things that cannot add any value to their life. This is 2024. Avoid those things. You understand now? Avoid those things. So invest your money. In my videos, I've mentioned areas you can invest your money in: the money market funds, in ALA, in the Eurobond, in fixed income, in the just mention them. You can invest your money in stocks. You can even invest your money by yourself, go into a personal business. That money, that thousands or millions of money that you have used to get those things, why don't you invest it in something? And when you talk about investment, like I always say, investment is not something that you get the result immediately. You have to build it up over time. So if you have an investment, you put money over there every time. Then learn this year to save some money. Learn to save some money. Once you collect your salary in a month, divide it into 3. Divide it into spending, into savings, into investment. For the investment, you don't touch it. For the savings, they are for emergencies. That when you have issues that comes up, you can use that money to solve the problem. Then for the spending, that is the money you use on daily basis. Then apart from this, learn to pay up your high interest debt. Debt is not ideal. Debt will only bring somebody down. So this 2024, avoid the debt. Avoid the debt. If you don't need that money for a loan, don't collect that loan. On this ground, I'm going to stop for today. Thank you very much. We'll meet next time. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to our channel, and also leave your comment, and also share my video. Till we meet next time. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye bye.